It's been quite some time since we got Spider-Man across the Spideyverse. It's also been a little bit of time since we got the Spider-Man 2 game from Marvel. And in both of those forms of entertainment, we have Miles Morales playing a huge part in the story. And in some weird way, I'm going to flip this to talk about anime. I mean, you can probably say that animated Spider-Man movies are a form of anime. So I want to talk about the new age of Spider-Man, specifically what we get from the characters Miles Morales and Gwen Stacy. But of course, I suggest you watch these movies before you watch this video. And if you want more superhero videos like this, then show some love to this video. I greatly appreciate it. Now let's talk about Spider-Man. Spider-Man might be one of the biggest characters, if not at least biggest heroes that Marvel has, and they were ready to give us two big drops when it came to the Spider-Man universe. The most recent one is the Spider-Man 2 game that has Peter Parker and Miles Morales. The thing about that game is it really stars Peter Parker and Venom. While Miles Morales is a part of the story, he doesn't feel as important as Peter Parker. And honestly, that's probably because he pulls up with this trash suit he has on. But no matter what they stylistically chose to do with Miles Morales, he was still there. Over the past couple years, we start to realize that Miles Morales might be replacing Peter Parker. Now, I'm sure you've been seeing these stupid comments, right?
Miles Morales is Miles Morales.
Now, I love to give her the benefit of the doubt. Maybe she just didn't finish her sentence and meant to say that Miles Morales is also Spider-Man. But you and I both know that that's not true. This crazy notion going around saying that Miles Morales is not Spider-Man is ridiculous. Realistically, all these characters are Spider-Man no matter if you like it or not. Gwen Stacy, Miguel O'Hara, and of course, Miles Morales. Now, I'm not just saying that because it's a personal opinion, but it is a fact. Once Miles Morales was created, they always had the design to make him the new Spider-Man. And it is true that Peter Parker is Spider-Man, but of course another character can be Spider-Man as well. I mean, think about it like this. Do you know how many Green Lanterns there are? This is not a one character fits the bill. And some people are about to get a rude awakening because it seems that they want to use Miles Morales as the replacement of Peter Parker. And you have to be ready for this no matter how much you like Peter. Peter was the most stereotypical guy you could be, of course with spider powers. However, times have changed and now it's more accepting to have different characters within this role. And if you look at it this way, Miles Morales can hold a whole movie by himself. Miles Morales is the new age Spider-Man whether you like it or not. Designers will give him a low fade or maybe an afro, and in the most recent one he got twist. But regardless, this is the Spider-Man of the future. Taking a look at the movie Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse, we're actually greeted with another character. We're actually introduced to the character Gwen Stacy, who is Spider-Man, or Spider-Woman, however you want to say it. The thing is, Gwen Stacy quickly breaks down your expectations before you know it. First and foremost, she is a female spider, which is much different compared to Peter Parker. So if you're saying that Spider-Man has to be a male, then you're just wrong. But on top of that, Gwen Stacy has many other factors that makes her drastically different. For example, we see that she has a pink shade within her hair, one side of her lineup has a bald fade, and she also has a small gap in her teeth. Now this is a stylistic choice, of course, and there's nothing wrong with that. This is who Gwen Stacy is as a character, and she also does her role as a Spider-Woman. And don't forget, she also has other artistic values that we haven't even mentioned. So yes, of course she is a spider, but the star of the show does point towards Miles Morales. Now to talk about the star, Miles Morales is becoming the new face of Spider-Man. And I'm not just saying that, we have multiple different forms of media that point towards Miles being the new Spider-Man. It's almost case closed that Peter Parker will be considered old at some point. But I'm not here to slander Peter Parker, let's just take a look at Miles Morales for who he is. Taking a look at this character, Miles Morales is of course black. And if that doesn't scare you enough, he's also Puerto Rican. Throughout the movie of Across the Spider-Verse, you can see that he can speak Spanish, but he's not too good at it. So right there, he's already different from a normal Spider-Man. And taking a look at his Spider-Man powers, he has more than meets the eye. For starters, he can camouflage his whole body. Now we're not too sure how long he can actually stay camouflaged, but he's at least invisible to other people. This includes other spiders that have the ability to sense danger. Now the most dangerous power he has is an electrical pulse. With his electrical powers, he's able to absorb and emit electricity. Now I don't know what kind of super spider he's based off of, but looking at his general makeup alone, he's probably stronger at this age than Peter Parker ever was. Now of course Miles Morales struggles with the same old Spider-Man dilemma. I can't tell my parents that I'm a superhero because what would they think? And it's weird because Miles Morales is okay being right next to his father but not telling him the truth. Now Miles Morales has a lot going for him, such as his uncle being the Proud Prowler. And when it comes to the Spider-Verse, there's a lot more danger than just his own world. But we all know that Miles Morales is technically an anomaly. Since he was not supposed to be bitten by the spider inside his world, then maybe that's the reason why he has the said powers. Regardless, this is going to be our new hero no matter if you like it or not. And when it comes to these new movies, we see that there's a lot of other spiders that are not considered the norm. When it comes to these new age spiders, it is true that Miles Morales is the selling point. But when it comes to this new movie, you get a lot of other spiders that you won't believe. Spider-Man such as the video game version or the Lego Spider-Man. Even Spider-Man played as real life actors are all inside this film. And weirdly enough, we're shown that all these spiders are connected by their unfortunate fate. Now this fate of losing a special someone because you are Spider-Man is shown by Miguel O'Hara. And as you can assume by his name, he is not the typical Spider-Man. Matter of fact, this Spider-Man, also known as Spider-Man 2099, is technically the antagonist of the story. And I'm sure that's weird to hear that Spider-Man can be considered the antagonist of his own film. But this is a great example to show us no matter where the Spider-Man may come from, he's still the Spider-Man for their universe. So now it's time for me to coin the special catchphrase for the video. It is true that Peter Parker may be your Spider-Man, but it's also true that every Spider-Man is your Spider-Man. But anyways, I want to give you guys a huge thanks for watching this video. And if this video does well, maybe we'll review the whole movie all together. But for now, I suggest you go check out one of these videos over here if you're wondering what to watch next. Thank y'all for watching and have a good one. Take care.